This video is going to be my reassessment for the Kinematics standard. Alright, so you got the question in the email, so we'll just start with the givens. Things we were given in the problem is that acceleration is equal to negative 9.8 meters per second squared. Final velocity is equal to 0 meters per second, and the time is equal to 4.25. I know in the problem it said 8.5 seconds, but we're trying to find how far it went right to the peak, and in order to get that, it's half the total hang time, so half of 8.5 is going to be 4.25 seconds. Okay, so what we're trying to do is find the distance here. So we're going to need to take our first formula so we can find the initial velocity. So it's going to be velocity final equals velocity initial plus acceleration times time. And so if you plug that in, it'll be 0 meters per second equals velocity initial plus negative 9.8 meters per second squared times 4.25 seconds. Okay, so that'll give us 0 meters per second equals velocity initial minus 41.65 meters per second. The seconds will cancel out and you're just left with meters per second. So velocity initial equals 41.65 meters per second. Okay, so now that we have that, we can use our other equation. Velocity final squared equals velocity initial squared plus 2 times acceleration times distance. And we're going to use this equation to find our distance now that we have velocity initial. So it's going to be 0 meters per second squared equals 41.65 meters per second, and that's also going to be squared, plus 2 times negative 9.8 meters per second squared times distance. Okay, so we're going to have 0 meters squared over second squared equal to 1,734.7 meters squared over second squared plus negative 19.6 meters squared times distance. So we're gonna move that to the other, move the 1,734 to the other side. And we're gonna have that equal to the negative 19.6 meters per second squared times the distance. And then to get distance by itself, you're just going to divide both sides by 19.6. So negative 1,734.7 meters squared second squared divided by negative 19.6 meters per second squared. Your units cancel out, 1 meter and 1 meter, and then you're left with 88.5 meters, and that'll be the distance to the peak.